Mr. B, you're just a doozy.
That is probably how most know Shirley Booth. As the wise and wisecracking maid Hazel, Shirley Booth's most famous role brought her 2 Emmys in addition to her 3 Tonys and, of course, her Oscar. Booth originated the role of Lola Delaney in the stage version of William Inge's comeback Little Sheba. When it came time to bring the play to the screen in 1952, Booth's legendary Broadway performance wasn't enough to guarantee her repeating the role in the film. Producer Hal Wallace offered it instead to Bette Davis, who turned it down. Okay, let's be real. We love Bette Davis, but I think she would have been ridiculous in this part. The wonderful Joanne Woodward recreated it for television, and even she couldn't come close. I like playwright Inge's works, though they were always on the depressing side, as was the playwright. That said, Inge had a way of creating characters who spoke the language of loneliness and despair like no other. Come Back Little Sheba is a sad story, with a glimmer of hope at the end. But one thing is certain, Shirley Booth is painfully moving as an unhappily married woman who lives in the past, mourning her lost dog Sheba.
I dreamt about little Sheba again last night, Doc.
You did?
Yeah. It was just as real. I put her on a leash to take her downtown to do some shopping. And everybody on the street turned around to look at her. And I was so proud. And then we started to walk. And the block started going by so fast, poor little Sheba couldn't keep up with me. And suddenly I looked around and she was gone.
Of course I know this movie yanks at your heartstrings and pulls out all the stops, daring you not to feel for this woman's plight. That said, Lola Delaney is a self-made victim of her own circumstances. But an artist with an exceptional talent like Shirley Booth took the mundane and obvious and turned it into a masterpiece.
All of a sudden I saw little Sheba. She was lying out in the middle of the field, dead. I felt terrible, Doc. Nobody else paid any attention. But I cried and cried. It made me feel awful, that sweet little puppy, her white fur all smeared with mud, and no one to stop and take care of her.
This is my very favorite Best Actress Oscar win, and probably always will be.